We know that a great percentage of what impacts a student's education performance comes from factors outside the school walls. There is debate about where that line should be drawn. I've heard everything from 3/4 of the results to 85%. Of course, it depends on the education system, a point that is often not made. There are education systems in which that impact from the out-of-school influences is actually lower than it is in the United States. So that result is what we have created as much as something given to us by nature.
I think what the success sequence is talking about is people who are self-propelled. They're having agency over their lives. They're deciding to finish education, they're deciding to go to work, and they're deciding who and when they are going to have children with. So that sense of purpose, planfulness, agency, and execution against plans is in stark contrast to some of the ways in which other people will find themselves feeling as if they are the victims of forces beyond their control. Feeling as if, I said that kind of deliberately. So that sense of individual purpose and agency and drive, I think, is really underpinning a lot of the work. And secondly, the message about stability shouldn't be lost, even if people can disagree about marriage or otherwise.
So every year there's about 800,000 babies being born to women 24 and under outside of marriage. Now, it is important to say, and I think Richard alluded to, being a child of a single parent, even with an impoverished single parent with 3 kids, is not necessarily your guaranteed failure, nor is being a child being born to a married 2-parent household with tons of resources a guarantee of success. But the odds are dramatically different for your life. And so I started to discover this information about the success sequence.
I think that when we look at the research, and I am very research-based, that's why I went back and got my PhD, to understand the research. I think we also have to look at the people behind the research and what is the reality of their situation. We spend time, forced is probably a hard word to use. I strongly encourage my teachers to do home visits. Do you know where your students are coming from? To walk to school with them. What is the experience in getting into the classroom? What type of trauma are our students dealing with every day that doesn't get brought up when we're teaching math or science or reading?